Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So after buying that cold air intake that I did a video on, that I scooped up, so I'm back on Craigslist and OfferUp because, you know, I like a deal. And when I put that cold air on, it actually kicked the check engine light, which, let me see if I can show you while I'm driving. A little bit dangerous, but hopefully you saw that. So I was looking for a scanner, and, you know, to get an entry-level scanner on LMR on American Muscle is $400. I don't want to spend $400. So on OfferUp, I've actually found this guy. I've been talking to him for a couple of days. He wanted a little bit more for it, but I talked him down to 150 bucks. So I'm on my way to go pick that up right now. And once I get it, I'll just double check that it is actually unmarried, because I was talking to another guy. He tried to sell me a scanner that was married, and he had already sold his vehicle. So he was trying to sell me an expensive paperweight. So it's very important to know what you're buying before you give the person the money. But I'm gonna go pick this up, and then I'll do a catch up on the back of this video of showing you that I got it and seeing what it looks like. But yeah, just stay tuned and let's see what this guy's got. Alright, what's up guys? I'm back in my garage, but successfully picked up a Bama. This is an X4 tuner. So another great OfferUp find. Ended up getting it for 150 bucks. So let me show you a couple of things. If you do want to buy something secondhand like this, a couple of important things that you need to look at before you give the guy the money. So I'm going to switch the camera around, and then I'm going to show you, once you plug it in, what to check before you buy it to make sure this is not just an expensive paperweight. So give me 1 second, we'll switch over. All right, so once you get the scanner plugged in, you'll see that it loads up here. And so if it's unmarried, when you're first buying something off of OfferUp or just secondhand, or whichever way you're finding it, you want to scroll down to device info, and then it'll process a little bit. So this will tell you what the scanner is. It's an X4, devices for Ford, serial numbers, all of that. Most important, you want to scroll all the way down until you see this here. So you want to see how many unlocks are left. So if that says 0, that means that even if it is unmarried, you still can't use it, because that means that this device has been used on, I think it comes with 5 max. So that means that this device has been moved to at least 5 other vehicles and needs to be reset by the factory. So if that says 0, or really if it says 1 or 2, you got to be wary about it if you think you're going to move into another vehicle. But you would need to have 1 more unlock left to marry to your car. And then you want to scroll down to here, the next one, and where it says married status, you want to make sure that says unmarried, because if it said married, that means it's still connected to the previous vehicle. And if that person's not able to unmarry it, you're going to buy an expensive paperweight, because it will not work on your car. So you can see here it says total flashes 59. None of that else matters there. It's just some more stuff that they have on there. So we'll go ahead and exit out of there, and then I can actually connect it to my vehicle. So I'll hit continue, and then it's going to tell me to turn my key on, turn the vehicle key ignition on, and hold for 2 to 3 seconds, don't start, and then press continue. There we go. And it's preload tune disabled. let's see what this all is here. All right, guys, I had to pause it for a second, so I'm back. I had to figure out what was going on. So, figured it out, but let me show you from where I was. So I went to program vehicle, and at the top there it says preload tune support disabled. And then these are the custom tunes that evidently the guy that had it before me had. Obviously, I don't have his car, so I don't want to load any of these tunes because I don't know what they are. So I want to get this back to factory. So I just want to show you something really quick. If you click on this here, you'll get this warning message. And it's pretty much telling you need to reset the device. So my car is already at stock, so I don't need to return the vehicle to stock. So what I need to do is reset this device. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is exit out of that. You can go down to vehicle info, and then you can confirm your VIN number and all of that to make sure the tuner, the scan tool is reading your vehicle and your VIN number. And then you're going to go down to device settings, and you're going to scroll all the way down here to where it says factory reset. And then as it says, this will delete all custom tunes or restore preloaded tunes. So since I don't want any of those custom tunes and I want to go back to factory, I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm. All right. And then that should have done what I needed. I'm just going to go back really quick and hit confirm one more time. And let's go back up here to program vehicle and see if it's going to do anything different here. So it says continue. And then I'm going to hit continue again. And let's see what it does. All right, there we go. So as you can see, before I was getting all of his custom tunes and disabled at the top. And then now I'm back to factory stock. I am in an 06 Mustang GT, so the 4.6 is correct. So let's go ahead and click on that and see what it does. So while it's doing this, I may pause it. Oh, no, it's going fast. Cool. So as you see in other videos, it's going to have your 87 octane. I'm actually running 91 here in Nevada. Let's see if it has. So let's switch that over to 91. And I'll keep that stock. O2s, that's fine. Intake air box is no longer stock. I got the C and L. Actually, I got this on OfferUp, and I think it's the C&L cold air intake. So I'm going to click that because the racer shows it as the black one, the actual tubing on the cold air intake. So I'm going to put that there. Everything else here is stock. The only other thing that is a change is I have 373s. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that over to 373s. And everything else I'm going to keep stock. There we go. So then I'm going to click over here to approve. And it is confirming what I'm running there. And I'm going to hit continue. And then it wants me to turn my ignition off. And then it wants me to turn it back on. And it's going to do its thing here. So I was watching a couple of videos, and it says once you get this started, don't cut off your ear stanner, don't unplug it, because it's actually going to be saving your stock tune, and then it's going to load the other one. And what you don't want to do is unplug this midway, and it deleted your stock tune, and now you don't have anything. So it's actually, that's weird. Not weird, but interesting, right? So this is actually going through everything here as it's going through. So that's kind of cool to know. So it's actually talking to the car, which obviously we should know. So Huh. It's going kind of fast. I'm going to hold for a couple more seconds. If it seems like it's going to take a minute, I'll pause it and then come back. So let's see how fast this goes here. I'll be pretty excited if it takes away that check engine light that is there after I put in the cold air intake. I put that cold air intake in, and the um, old CNL cold airs, they used to have one that didn't need a tune, and then the upgraded one that did need a tune. So I was hoping that maybe I was buying the one that didn't need a tune, but obviously I did need it. Although this does say Bama Performance on the top of this, I'm probably not going to buy their tunes for life. They got a package you can purchase $150, but I'm probably not going to do that. I'd rather probably find a local tuner or something like that that I can learn how to do it and work with somebody local that I can talk to. If something goes wrong with my car, I can actually go there and say, "Hey, what's up with my car?" And not email somebody. But let's see. It's actually going pretty quickly here. So I'm just talking, trying to let this thing go all the way through. So I want to kind of give you a real world how fast this thing goes. So this one's going a lot slower. Let me pause, and I'm going to come back once it's done, and I'll tell you how long it takes. All right, guys, I am back. It was actually only an additional 2 minutes or so until I got this here, which says download complete. You can turn the key off. So let me go ahead and turn the key off, and I'm going to hit done. All right. And so let's go ahead and go back through it real quick and see if anything changed in the program vehicle. So it says return to stock. No. Let's hit continue. Turn the key on. I don't know what it's gonna do. So I just want to see if it I want to see if it's gonna say this has a tune on it now. So let's see. So if it gives a list like it did earlier. All right, cool. So no obviously no custom tunes, and then but you have the engine preload. So I'm just gonna click on it again and see if it just saves all my stuff here. I'm just interested to see. I'm not gonna push all the way through and do it again, obviously, but I want to know if I click through previous tune option changes found, load changes to tune option list. Let's hit next. Cool. So let me get a little closer here there. So as you can see, everything was stock before. So now you can see it's already on 91. It's got my cold air, and it should have my 373s. And there goes my 373s. So, so there you go. So really easy to set up. I am not going to do it all over again, obviously. So let's get out of there. And what's this? Vehicle functions. Okay, so you can read your codes or what special functions. Cam reset. Cool. Don't want to do that. So that's special functions. So let's exit out of there. So yeah, pretty good. I'm going to go take it for a drive and see if that check engine light comes back, because that is my biggest concern about if I'm going to need to contact a different tuner or get a custom tune because of the cold air. But I'm hoping that just this right here will keep away the tune. Just 1 second. All right, so I just stopped looking at the screen. So yeah, so really easy to set up. Again, I am trying to find everything secondhand now. I kind of think it's fun, because people buy and sell their cars all the time. So why not get the parts that they no longer want? And actually, the guy that uh, sold me this one, uh, he just sold his car and said he may have some other parts in his garage he's got to go through. So I may find some more stuff from him, and maybe he has some other connections that I can get more parts for my car for cheap. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, I would like to upgrade my car more, but I don't want to spend a ton of money because I don't have it. Right? So that is the second time I found something on a secondhand website. So again, if you are short on funds or if you're just cheap like me, check online. I actually found some mufflers that I thought about getting, but I don't know if I want that particular brand. So there were some Magnaflow mufflers for this car, just the axle backs, and the guy wanted $100 for them. I thought about just getting them just to do a review on how they sound because there's not many uh, videos online of these particular Magnaflows. Um, so maybe I could talk them down to like $50 or like $80, $75 maybe. But other than that, that's how you set up the scanner. Great deal. Thanks for checking out my channel and subscribe and leave comments, whatever. And if I can help you or if I can say how anything works, just let me know. I'm just doing this because as I find out things, I want to share with other people. Have a good one, man.